You are walking through the hardest season of your life right now, and God has been silent. The prayers feel like they're bouncing off the ceiling. The breakthrough you've been begging for hasn't come. And somewhere deep in your heart, you're wondering if He even sees what you're going through. By the end of this prayer, you will feel the unmistakable presence of God speaking directly into your crisis. And you'll understand why. His revelation always comes wrapped in mystery. In the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3, God speaks these words, "For the revelation awaits an appointed time. It speaks of the end and will not prove false. Though it linger, wait for it. Will certainly come and will not delay." Listen to that again. The revelation awaits an appointed time. Not your time, His time. And in Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8, God declares, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways." God is not silent, beloved. He is preparing revelation that will change everything. But it comes on His terms, in His timing, through His ways that are higher than ours. Stay with me, because what I'm about to pray over you is going to shift something in the spiritual realm right now. Father, I come before you on behalf of the precious one listening to my voice. Lord, they are tired. They are weary from waiting. They've been crying out to you, and it feels like heaven is brass. But you see them, don't you, Father? You see every tear. You hear every whispered prayer in the darkness. You know the weight they're carrying that no one else understands. I pray right now that you would part the veil, that you would let them feel your presence in this moment. Let them know that you have not forgotten them, that you have not abandoned them, that even now, even in this crisis, you are working all things together for their good. Lord, I pray for revelation, not the revelation they think they need, but the revelation you know they need. Show them your heart, show them your plan. Help them understand that your delays are not your denials, that your silence is not your absence, that your ways are preparing something beautiful that they cannot yet see. God is speaking right now. Can you feel it? That stirring in your spirit, that's not your imagination. That's the Holy Spirit bearing witness with your spirit that you belong to Him. I need you to understand something that will change how you see your crisis forever. God's revelation doesn't come to remove you from the storm. It comes to reveal Himself in the storm. When Moses cried out to see God's glory, God didn't take him to a peaceful meadow. He hid him in the cleft of the rock and revealed His goodness while thunder shook the mountain. When Job demanded answers from God, God didn't explain the suffering. He revealed His sovereignty. And Job's response wasn't, "Now I understand my pain." It was, "Now my eyes have seen you." This is your moment. This crisis you're walking through. This is your burning bush. This is your Red Sea moment. This is your valley of dry bones. God is about to show up in a way that will forever change how you see His power and His love. You are not forgotten. Write that down. Say it out loud. You are not forgotten. Your prayers are not bouncing off the ceiling. They're building up like incense before the throne of God. And when the moment is right, when the appointed time comes, the answer is going to overwhelm you with its goodness. Keep listening, because the breakthrough you're praying for is already in motion. The prophet Jeremiah in chapter 29, verse 11 gives us God's heart. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, to give you hope and a future." But here's what most people miss. That promise was given to people in exile, to people in crisis, to people who felt forgotten. God's best promises are not for when life is easy. They're for when life is impossible. And right now, God is positioning you for a testimony that's going to impact generations. This crisis is not your end. It's your beginning. Father, precious Father, I pray now for the tender heart that's been broken, for the dreamer who feels like their dreams have died, for the warrior who's grown weary in the battle. Lord, would you do what only you can do? Would you breathe life into dead places? Would you speak hope into hopeless situations? I pray for supernatural strength for this precious one when they feel like they can't take another step, be their strength. When they can't see the way forward, be their light. When they can't hear your voice, let them feel your heartbeat. Lord, heal the places that medicine can't touch. Restore what the enemy has stolen. Rebuild what has been torn down. Let this season of crisis become the greatest season of revelation they've ever experienced. And Father, let them know they are loved, not loved because of what they do or don't do, but loved because they are yours. Let that truth settle deep into their spirit right now. You were created for such a time as this, not to be destroyed by this crisis, but to discover who God really is in the middle of it. The same God who made a way through the Red Sea is making a way for you. The same God who brought Daniel through the lion's den is bringing you through. The same God who raised Jesus from the dead is breathing resurrection life into your situation right now. This is not the end of your story. This is not even the middle. This is the setup for the greatest chapter you've ever lived. And the revelation that's coming, the breakthrough that's building, the miracle that's forming, it's going to be so much greater than anything you could have asked or imagined. I declare over you right now, you will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. You will testify of his faithfulness. You will be a living witness that God keeps his promises. The revelation is coming, and it will not delay. The truth runs deeper than you know. The next layer is harder to accept and harder to ignore.